This is Sean with Foundation Solutions Group, and thank you for joining us at Solutions University today. So what are some of the variables that will affect the price of a concrete lifting project? And in the past, what we found is porch stoops, which is similar to this photo right here. And in this case, there was rebar built into the concrete slabs, which would have kept us from lifting this slab up properly. And took several bids. They all came up with this plan, but it was going to use a lot of foam. You can see the rock down here, and the way that foam works, it's going to go down in there. But porch stoops are notorious for taking a lot of foam, and so something that looks like a relatively straightforward project often will cost you a little bit more because we've used more material, and the cost of the project is based on the amount of foam that you use. Hardly ever do we ever go over. We're pretty good about estimating it right on the first time. And in this example, we just felt like remove and replacing was the better value to the customer. It's a little bit harder work, a little bit more labor intensive, but that way we can control the cost and whatnot. If you'll notice in this picture, there is a void right here, and that's significant. And on the sides of that porch, we're talking about 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of foam all the way across, and it would have been a significant repair. It's not cheap to tear it out, the demo, and then replace it, but that's some of the things that affect it. Something else that we've noticed is if a porch, even though it may be on the ground and not be on a stoop, if the home has a basement, well, that soil was disturbed a lot of years ago when they dug out to put the walls and the footing for that basement. And we found that those projects tend to use a little bit more foam. Not something we can really allocate for, but we just noted that those jobs tend to want to run over more so than maybe your standard concrete lift of a sidewalk, driveway, patio, those sorts of things. Sometimes there are unknown factors with jobs that will affect the price, and the inspector cannot see those unknowns at the time of the inspection, and the price that you're often quoted is based on the information that they have. So if there's unknowns like a void in the ground and whatnot, those things may affect the price, but what's going to happen in that case, the foreman's going to approach you and they're going to have that conversation and find out if you want to move forward, if you want to do this, and what the best options are. So they're pretty straightforward, and they'll explain the process to you, and you'll still be in good shape and get a good repair. Thanks for joining us today, and remember to call Foundation Solutions Group for all your foundation repair needs.